Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of A Dicey Experience. My name is Jason Sketch. I am the DM for this wonderful, gorgeous, and magnificent campaign. And we're super excited to bring you guys another episode. To my right is Lazy Man Gamer.
Hello, I am Lazy Man Gamer. I play Jean Lafayette, the Harengon Rogue / Ranger now.
Next to him is our Lazy Turtle.
Hey everybody, it's Stolen. I am playing Crew, and he is just confused about everything right now.
Last, but certainly not least, is the wonderful, true, and amazing Lucas.
Hey everybody, this is Meerkat playing Lucas.
So glad to have everybody back for another episode. Hope you guys have been enjoying these past few episodes. Last week, our adventurers began to venture in to a beautiful and gorgeous large tree where perhaps a baby dragon might be hatched. They walked into this tree and found a strange symbol of 4 large creatures before diving into a backstory for Jean Lafayette. I'm saying it right now.
Yep.
Perfect. Good old Jean had a backstory. We got a chance to kind of experience what he was like before he met the Fates. After that, we returned back to the tree where we walked in and found ourselves into the inside of the tree, amazingly seeing that it was hollowed out and there's a treasure box in the center of the tree. It sent the poor Lucas with a nose-goes game out into the middle of the middle of the tree, and fortunately, before opening that treasure box, he got hit by 3 crossbow bolts. With that, we began to roll initiative. Let's roll some initiative, boys. Is everything okay there?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, good. Good. That's what I'm excited to hear. All right, do we have a 25 to 20? Oh, boy. No. Do we have a 20 to 15? Oh my gosh, 15 to 10?
13.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, good.
All right, 10 to 5?
8.
I got 8 as well.
Awesome.
Your dex is probably better than mine, so...
10.
Well, what we'll do is at the beginning of that round, I'll just call both your names, and one of you guys will decide who's going to go first.
All right.
Sounds good.
Works for me.
Awesome. And so no one else is left, right? That's going to be below Lucas and Brew?
Right.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's begin initiative. Jean, you are up first, good sir.
Okay. Lucas just took like 3 shots, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, okay. That's not good. So, Jean will hippity-hoppity right on down. I'm going to actually use Rabbit Hop. It's a bonus action, and I can jump 5 times my proficiency. So,
Yep.
just 10 feet. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. That's a massive waste. I'm going to... I gotta remember I'm a rogue, and I can do things, that are pretty cool. So I'm going to bonus action dash, which is a lot better. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll get me to here. And then I'll...
So you're heading to the center of the room?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to come up next to Lucas. I've got a potion of greater healing that I'm going to toss him. And I'm going to do a quick, look around the room. Are there stairs or anything that I can see that might gain me access to where these arrows came down from?
Yes, and so when you're looking around the room, there's like a false ceiling that kind of covers up about the first 10 feet of the room, and then it goes up a little bit higher. In that false ceiling, when you're standing in the middle of the room, you do see like arrow slits.
Okay.
It looks like there's nothing sticking out of those arrow slits at the moment. And on the far side of the room, there is a staircase that looks like it's going up and down. It's relatively large. It looks a lot larger than the 10 feet that is drawn on my map currently. But it looks, at the distance you can tell, like probably something very massive used to travel up and down these stairs.
Okay. So I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get as close to those as I can. I've got my rapier and my flintlock out, and I'm going to hold my action, and just if I see anything pop out of those arrow slits, I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The captain is going to run out and stand next to Lucas. For his action, he's going to pull out his bag of holding, and he's going to pull out a bracer that goes around your wrist. And he's going to clasp it around Lucas's wrist. Here, take this. And then he's going to tell him to whisper, "I don't think so." As a reaction, go ahead.
That pun.
I take a point of damage.
Yes. We all take psychic damage from that.
You can now use this bracelet as a reaction, and out of the bracer, an ice shield will come as a reaction. It'll add +2 to your AC, and then that's to you and a person that's within 5 feet of you.
How much AC, sorry?
+2 AC
Okay.
for up until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
You use it as a reaction to give a bonus of 2 AC. He's just gonna smile and say, "Don't lose that." And then he'll, that's his action. That's his movement and everything. So he's heading on out there, and he's kind of looking around, watching for anything to pop up that might cause some serious damage to you or a team. It is now Lucas's and Crew's turn.
You can go first, Lucas.
No, I think oh, there it is. So my speed is 30 feet. So the room is circular. Is there any room to hide underneath where the archers are? Or is it just a flat wall all around?
Yes, so again, it's a false roof, and so there's a section that goes all the way around the room. That is a false ceiling. That false ceiling, then when you step outside of underneath it, it rises up to about 20 feet above that, and that's where you're seeing the hole slits at. So you can go back underneath that false ceiling and get out of essentially range of being shot at.
And underneath the false ceiling to the ground floor, is there pillars or anything holding that up?
Nope. It is just the walls.
Okay.
It's like a magical person carved the tree in just the right way.
Okay. I will. Is taking the healing potion an action?
So, I've got a whole new homebrew rule that I'm excited to try out. Let me go. What you guys think? I was watching. No. Okay. No homebrew rules for you guys. So, you can do one or two things with this homebrew rule for a potion. The first is you can take that potion as an action and take the full amount of health that would come from that potion, but it takes your full action to do that. Or you can take it as a bonus action and you would roll the dice like you would normally roll for a potion.
Okay. Yeah, it's a greater healing, so I need to take my full action. I'm gonna take my full action to take all of the healing.
Okay. So the max that you could get from a greater healing potion.
Which is 4d4 plus 4, so it's 20 points.
Nice.
Which gets me up to full health. And there's... is there any way to get up to the next floor?
There's some stairs on the far side of the room
Alright.
that appear to go up and down.
I'm gonna get to the base of the staircase. Is the staircase? Is there like a wall on either side of the staircase, or is it open to archers the entire way around?
So the staircase is underneath the false ceiling. Starts there, and then it kind of goes on the outside of this false ceiling.
I was trying to see if I can get cover at any point in time.
Oh, gotcha. No, not necessarily. It's kind of open on that outside because you gotta remember, talk of a large creature potentially coming up and down the stairs at some point.
Okay.
You know, that dragon that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll run to the base of the stairs, and I am fully healed now. So I guess the arrows just kind of out of me and just fall to the ground.
Yeah, those crossbow bolts just kind of ting 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 as you're running.
What was in that? What was in that bottle?
Magic. All right, what are you doing, crew? Oh, sorry, Lucas.
No, that's my turn. Sorry.
All right, crew, what are you up to?
So Crew is going to come in and stay underneath the false ceiling and run his 30 and then dash his extra 30. So it gets
Okay.
him just quite a little bit shy of hitting the stairs.
All right. You'll hear a little bit of a commotion coming from above you. There, any of y'all speak Draconic?
I do not.
No.
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Haha, I got you now, DM.
So, you hear the three kobolds beginning to argue, and they kind of say, "Hey, go and tell the master, run for help! Oh,
no.
why me? Why me? Because you're the closest to the stairs!" And so, he says, "Oh, okay!" And one of them begins to run, make movement towards the stairs. The other two are going to move towards the closest arrow slits, and they're going to try to fire at what they can see.
Okay, as the guy is moving and running towards the stairs, I'm going to, since I held my action, I'm going to see if I can shoot at him as he's passing by. That makes sense? It's like I'm going to be watching around where the I guess, these arrow slits to my left and right on either side of the stairs to see if I can see him as he's passing by.
Gotcha. You don't see him coming out of the arrow slits, but when he arrives at the top of those stairs, you can see him, is kind of his ankle there when he first hits those stairs.
Okay, then I'll take a shot at him.
Okay. Make a shot. With your gun?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
trying to find what my... Oh, there it is. Right. Say 17 to hit.
Yeah. Y'all are blown away just watching. How to describe when you're pulling out your gun? What does it look like? How does the spin look? What are you doing? What?
So they start chattering, and I pull it out, and I'm just kind of training along the wall where I think he's going to be, and my big rabbit ears start picking up footsteps coming towards the staircase, and so I whip towards it, and again, it's the most inaccurate weapon in the history of weapons, and it's just a closed eye, wing and a prayer, pull the trigger and hope I hit something.
All right. You do hit. Roll
Nice.
your damage.
Okay, so D10. 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Y'all watch. This kobold barely steps out on the staircase. He looks down at Lucas and he goes, "Ah!" And right then, you hear a and the bullet shoots his ankle off, and this poor kobold just comes rolling down the stairs and lands, just bleeding to death in front of Lucas.
Ugh.
I call out to Lucas and the rest of the crew and say that they were talking about going and alerting their master. I think we should tread carefully.
Oh, good to know. Thank you. Should have been paying attention. Were they talking in Draconic?
Yes, it seems like one of the languages you should know.
I wasn't listening. It's too
Well,
busy.
you don't have these nice ears like I do, and, you know, John does the whole head flip thing for his ears.
The other two kobolds come out. They take a pot shot with their crossbows. One can try to hit John, and the other one can try to hit the captain. John, I'm assuming a 4 misses.
You know? Yes, it does.
Okay. But unfortunately, they do manage to get the captain with their crossbows there. 3 points of damage. Kind of like chips off one of his crystals off of his skin. Aye.
Poor guy, I feel so bad.
Sure you do.
Don't die.
All love the captain.
You may want to work on your dodging.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a crossbow bolt. Alright. Jean, it's your turn.
Okay, John is going to run over to the stairs.
Okay.
Get next to... That's Crew, right? No, that's Lucas.
It's Lucas, yeah.
Get next to Lucas and just survey up and around the stairs. Is there anything that I can see from the bottom?
So the bottom, it looks like it's going down into a dark hole. You don't have dark vision, correct?
So this stairway that I assumed that went up does not go up?
It goes up and down. You said you're looking down the stairway.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant down as in downfield from my vision. Does that make sense?
So you're looking up the stairs?
I'm looking up the stairs, down my field of view, to the other end of the stairs to see what I can see.
Gotcha. It looks like if you went up the stairs, well, now there's a blood trail from a green kobold that is now at the base down there with you and Lucas. But if you look up the stairs, it looks like it's going to go towards the top of the tree. You can see some sunlight coming through.
Okay. Ooh, man.
Kind of open up there, so you're looking up and you can see the sky, and you see the blue of the sky, and the sunlight's coming in. Looks like it goes up and out.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action again to dash.
Okay.
And just move a little bit further up the stairs. And I don't think I can get quite to the next level, but just keeping my eyes open. And again, I'll hold my action just in case I see anything scurrying around with a crossbow.
Sounds good. As you're moving up, you do notice that where the kobold exited, that false roof, you're about 15 feet away from it now.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just hold my action and kind of hold this stairwell area and load another shot in my flintlock and wait for something to peep out.
Okay. All right. The captain, on his turn, is going to turn and look through the peephole that fired at him. He's still going to see the crossbow kind of sticking out of it. He's going to reach out with his hands. You kind of see him kind of reach up and begin to pull. And you've seen him do something similar like this before, where he pushed someone into the water back at the Goblin Cave, and now it looks like he's trying to pull out. His hands kind of looks like he's trying to grab onto something, and then he's pulling towards him. And they're going to make a contested roll against that kobold to use telekinesis to try to pull him through that arrow slit. They both rolled an 11, but the kobold's strength is -2, and the captain's strength is +5. So, with his telekinetic powers, he pulls out that kobold and he throws him onto the ground below. It is a 20-foot drop. So, it is, he takes 8 points of damage on hitting the floor and just turns into a puddle of
Ew.
death
It's pretty sweet.
on the floor. Captain just
Yummy.
smiles. All right, Lucas. Crew, it's your turn. What are y'all doing?
Go for it, Crew.
Alright, Crew is just going to continue running up the stairs at this point because he doesn't see anything else around that he can do.
Sounds good. You keep on running.
Just keep running. Just keep running.
Awesome. So you're right behind Jean there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then he is going to use his dash to get his extra 30 as well.
Okay, so you're gonna try to make it.
All the way up the stairs to the false roof.
All right, so you're going up to the false roof instead of going up and out. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. All right, yeah, you get up in there. You can run. And where do you end up at? Right about there. Perfect. All right, so you run in there. You run about 15 feet into the thick of it.
Oh.
Means that you can't quite see that other kobold just yet, but you hear him around the corner.
What does he sound like?
Oh no! This seems like a problem!
Kind of a little bit of a panic. Got it.
Yep, that's it. I can't
Alright.
really do anything else.
Monsieur Lucas.
Okay.
What was that?
Sorry. That was me forgetting my character's name.
Lucas, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I really can't do anything. The kobold in front of me is dead, right?
Yes.
Can I search it for anything on its person?
Yes. You make an investigation check.
15.
It's not wearing much, but you do find a couple of things on it. One, there is a book, and it looks like it's got a couple of torn pages out of the book. And then, two, there is, like a couple copper pieces on him as well. He's got a small dagger, and of course he's got 6 crossbow bolts left, and his crossbow in his hand.
Okay. I'll take the copper pieces and I'll take the book. Can I use the rest of my turn to just look at the pages and see if I can read them?
Yes. Yep. Yes, you may. All right. I will send you what's in there.
Okay.
Um,
That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. Let me send you those things real quick. It's got a page and a half in the book that you can see,
Okay. Cool.
and it is written in common. So,
Okay. Great. I can understand that.
good. All right. Next on our order here is that kobold. The kobold panics, hearing that somebody stepped onto that section there, so he's going to just fire, and a crossbow bolt shoots out, and you can see it come around the corner, but it definitely pings against the wall about 10 feet in front of you there, crew. This kobold then begins to use the rest of his movement, and he's just going to dash and make his way around the corner, trying to escape from the person that's behind him. You even hear him drop his crossbow bolt after he fires it. He's just running. It's now Jean's turn.
John is going to call up to crew and say, "What do you see up there?"
Well, something shot at me, and then I hear lots of running, but I see nothing. I'm okay though.
Kobolds are notoriously skittish. I am concerned about where they may be headed, though. I fear their master is this dragon that hatched from an egg who knows how long ago.
Should we continue to go up? Or should
I
chase?
I say we leave them be. If there is a dragon here, we need to get into its lair, find the map. I'm assuming that's where it would be held. And get out of here as quickly as possible. The only question is the lair going to be up the stairs or down?
Don't dragons typically like up?
I'd imagine so. Why don't we continue on up the stairs then?
Some dragons do, some dragons go down. Depends on who they are.
Did y'all hear something?
No one asked your opinion, Captain.
Do I need to speak louder?
Right.
Or you could just come closer.
John, what are you doing?
Yeah, John's just gonna hold his action and wait for the captain and Lucas to essentially catch up. And John will call down to Lucas and just say, I think we're gonna continue up the tree.
Oh, there's more stairs going up from the second floor.
We could see
Yes.
daylight, according to the omniscient DM. So I don't know how many more stairs. It may be a quick journey, but in Lucas's mind as well, sorry, Sean, I have no idea why the heck I think I'm Lucas tonight. Good grief. In John's mind.
I'm telling you what you are thinking, Lucas, because I think I should tell you what you need to believe.
Oh, man. Man. In John's mind, if the opening to the top of the tree is just right there, it'll be a quick trip. Either the dragon's there or he's not, and then we can just turn around and dive deeper into this tree.
Right. Yeah.
So, John's just going to kind of hold the stairway, make sure nothing is coming at us from either direction, and wait for the captain and Lucas to regroup.
Just looking up, Jean, you feel like if you took a dash action, you could probably make it to the top.
Yeah, I just watched my buddy take 3 crossbow bolts. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
DM question: Is
Yes.
the false ceiling area, is that enclosed so like we can't see across? Correct.
It is enclosed. You can't see across until you look through the crossbow slits.
Okay. So that's all we can see out. Okay.
Yes. So. Okay. I guess it's the captain's turn. So the captain is going to move towards Lucas. We're just going to kind of take a dash action and start going up the stairs a little bit. He's starting to catch up with everybody. I guess, are we going to chase after the kobold? What are we doing?
We're going to continue up these stairs, see if we can't get out of here as quickly as possible.
Okay.
They seem even less inviting than the goblins were.
Oh, goblins were inviting.
They just
They at
smile at
least-
us.
Alright. The captain's going to hold his action just in case something pops out. And Lucas and crew.
Crew is going to kind of take a couple steps off to the side so where he can see as far down the curvature as he can. Does he see the kobold, or is he still pretty far around?
He doesn't quite see the kobold.
Okay.
That
Purple. I need to kill this one so we can get out of initiative.
So Crew is just gonna stand there and hold his action for the time being.
all right. Sounds like a plan. Lucas, what are you doing?
So when we get to the top of the stairs, can we go both left and right on the second floor?
No, so you can't go left. You can go in right and follow
Where crew is?
where crew is, or you can keep going up and out.
Okay. So I can assume it's a dead end at the end of this circle?
Yes.
Alright. I'm just gonna dash. I'm gonna dash around, dash past everybody. We need to get this last kobold, make sure that he doesn't alert anyone or get out. And that'll be my turn.
It is the kobold's turn, and Draconic, he kind of starts screaming,
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
and he's just gonna dash. Alright, and that is his turn. Jean?
John is going to watch Lucas just kind of run right by him and continue around through into the ceiling, following down towards where crew is, and John's just going to continue to hold the stairs and wait for them to call for help or whatever. Just make sure nobody comes up behind us or anything like that.
Okay. The captain will come up and he'll kind of stand behind you here, kind of at the ready, just in case something comes up too. Lucas and crew, what would you guys like to do?
Take it, Lucas.
Dash again.
The crew, seeing Lucas just run full speed, is gonna follow behind.
Can I call out to the kobold and say, we're not gonna hurt you. I just want to talk.
Okay, yeah, roll a persuasion.
Ugh. 7.
So they've got a -2 to wisdom, and I rolled a 2. What do you want to talk about?
Your master's dead. We can help you.
You can? You can set us free?
Yes, we just need to know what is keeping you captured.
The kobold will kind of make his way back, and he's not going to come fully around the corner, but he's going to kind of peek his head around the corner and take a look at you guys. You and Lucas and crew. Ooh, well, it's her old servant. Candevor? E12. He's in charge now.
And where is Candevor?
I don't know.
Who is Candevor?
Oh, he was a human. He served the master. Great sorcerer.
He was part of the pirates that killed your master?
What? No. But you're pirates and you killed the master. And he starts to back up a little bit.
We're not pirates. We didn't kill anybody.
You're not pirates?
We're just here for a map.
A map?
A map to amazing things. We're looking for the second half.
You're going treasure hunting? And he pops back out. You can see him in full view. There's a gleam in his eye, and he looks super excited.
Yes, we were told that there was a map here, and we assumed it would be with your master, but your master's dead. So it could be with this Candevor person.
Oh, that might be hard to get that map. That might be real hard to get that map.
Why?
Fredriken doesn't know about this. Getting that map isn't easy. Oh no, getting something from the master's never easy. I don't know where we keep papers. Fredriken doesn't know where we keep papers.
Is your name Fredriken?
Yes, I'm. How did you know?
I am a powerful mage, and I can help kill Candevor.
His eyes get real wide. You know the magics?
I am going to cast Sacred Flame just out into the area.
As soon as you do that, he will dive out onto his face and cover his head and shake and cower.
No, this is only just to prove that, I
Don't kill me! No, I don't want to die!
Oh god. Okay.
Please, I'll serve you, I'm sorry!
Serve me, come here.
Roll one last persuasion check for me.
So as Lucas is talking to the kobold, I'm going to cast message.
Okay.
And send a message to the captain.
Okay.
This kobold says they serve Candevor Ichibold. Is that somebody you were with?
What? How are you in my... Oh, right, telepathic communication. I've never talked to someone like that before. I have no idea who that is.
So I'll turn back to Lucas. If it was a pirate, it wasn't one of the captains.
Okay. We need to know more. I rolled a natural 20 on the persuasion.
It's okay, we rolled the 3 with a -2. Okay! And he cowers and he crawls forward and he, whatever you need, master! And he starts kissing your feet.
And I back up, and I'm like, no, you don't do that. Just stand up, and we need to have a conversation.
Okay. Okay. He stands up. What is it, Master?
I am called Lucas. This is crew, Bowl, I should say. We're here to find Candevor, and we need to know all about this place that you live in.
Oh, okay. I can show you the way. What do you want to see, Master?
What is downstairs?
Downstairs. There's 4 tunnels. For different rooms. They all connect. One is the old master's room, with treasure behind it. Candevor lives in that room now. I imagine he might be there. There's the breath of the old master wanders the halls sometimes, so I don't like to go see that. That's kind of scary. My bed's down there, and I've got some socks, and a hammock. Sometimes I like to sneak on the hammock instead of the bed, and I've got some coins down there, and some meats, and he's just gonna kind of keep rambling until you tell him you know enough.
You can start by bringing us your coin.
Bringing you my coin, like bring it all to you.
Yes.
He kind of looks to Lucas like, are you serious? Kind of look in his eye.
I look at Bowl. Do we really need his copper?
You got to show dominance.
I turn to Fredriken. We need all your coin.
Oh, okay. And he starts to walk back the way he came, and going back towards the stairs.
I'm gonna follow so Jean doesn't accidentally kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to follow as well.
Okay. Jean, you've been waiting at the stairs. The captain didn't, you heard the captain kind of talk out loud to himself for a second, saying he doesn't know who that is. And then, yeah, it's just kind of been, that awkward silence. Wind is kind of blowing through the stairs there, unless you guys want to do something before the kobold and friends show up.
So, Captain.
Yeah. Yes.
Kind of nice weather we've been having.
It's not been too bad except for the storm the other day.
Yeah, not
Good
too
sailing
windy.
seas, yeah.
Not too hot.
Oh, it's been perfect. It's nice spring weather. We've had a good spring.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice. Yep. Should probably patch up that hole on the boat.
Yes, we might find get a shipwright or two to kind of help us with repairs on the ship. And
That'd be good. I've been thinking like maybe we should paint our sails, like do a little design or something.
ooh, what kind of design?
I don't know. Maybe something we come together as the crew and plaster on there.
I like the sound of that.
We need more grapes too.
Ah, yes, grapes would be good. Grapes would be good. Right about the time you say that, a kobold starts coming around the corner. And not too long after, a shadow of Crew and Lucas come behind it. What? Oh, kill it! Stop it! Don't let it get away!
Wait. And
Don't shoot.
John throws his arm in front of the captain and points with his flintlock to the 2 people following behind him. Looks like we've got a captive.
Oh, ooh, yes, this is good.
Uh,
Hi! Please don't kill me, Master! And he turns around and he hugs Lucas. Just embraces Lucas.
Don't kill him. He's bringing us money.
Fair enough.
I push him off me, yeah. No hugging.
Okay, sorry. And he kind of, as he says this, his little kobold head kind of goes down, his shoulders go up like he's kind of cowering a little bit. His little tail is between his legs. He's terrified.
Stand up straight.
Yes! He does so. You hear his back pop a little bit, but he stands up straight, wide-eyed, and at attention. Coin? Yes?
Yes, and come straight back. And tell us if you see anything in the hallways.
Okay. I will. I will. I hope I don't run into the... Okay. And he walks on down the stairs, down into the hole.
Hey everyone, Stolen Soul here. I hope you're enjoying this podcast as much as we are enjoying making it for you. If you are, please make sure to follow us on whichever podcast app you are listening to, or if you are on YouTube, hit that subscribe and like button. It really helps out the algorithm and will help other people find us. You can also interact with us on Twitter. We are at A Dicey Experience, as well as on Instagram at A Dicey Experience. Again, that's Twitter at Dicey Experience and Instagram at A Dicey Experience. So feel free to interact with us. We'll interact back, and we are actually looking for a few magic items to be used within the story. So if you have any ideas that would help Jason out, use the hashtag #ADiceyFate. Again, that's hashtag #ADiceyFate. That will really help him out, and I can't wait to see what that does to our story down the road. So let's jump back into that story and see what happens next.
Does he know anything about the map?
He does not. And I pull out the pages that I found on the kobold. I guess the kobold can write common. He is talking about his master being dead for at least 2 months, and some pirates killed her. And then some talk about a purple humanoid creature came out of the dragon and is now somewhere in the woods. So there could be this.
Is this purple humanoid their new master?
They seem to think it could be his or hers spirit.
I see. I don't like the sound of that.
So is Candevor this purple humanoid?
We didn't ask for a description of Candevor. Well, if the kobold comes back, we'll ask him.
Do we want to check out the chest while we wait?
Sure.
Yeah.
So John's gonna walk back down the stairs and to the center of the room and see if he can't pry open that chest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's real easy. The chest kind of right open. It's like it was unlocked the whole time. It's a nice, sturdy chest. Inside of it, there is a little bit of treasure. There's, like maybe a gold and a couple of copper. There's like 4 silver in there, though. And then there's a couple pieces of parchment in there as well.
Crew's gonna reach down and grab the parchment. Do they have anything written on them?
Yes, they do. And I will send that to you as well.
John just snatches up the gold and leaves the parchment to Crew.
Okay. All right. I've sent that to you, Stolen. Oh, sorry, Bull. You now have information. It looks like it's kind of a couple paragraphs that are written. The parchment looks like it was torn out of a book. Or the parchments, excuse me, it looks like they were torn out of the book, but nothing, nothing magical about it.
So,
Awesome.
Bull,
Yes.
how about this weather we've been having?
I've seen better.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stand by the stairs and keep an eye out.
All right, so you're standing by the stairs. You're keeping an eye out, Lucas. The captain's going to make his way up to the top, and he's going to kind of peek out the top up there. You hear movement, and you kind of hear, like nothing menacing coming from down below, but you could maybe get their sense of the kobold's doing something, or they're being moved around. But about 30 minutes later, he does come back up. Fredriken does come back up, and he's got his little bag made out of paper, and it's got some coin in it. He hands you that crumpled up paper with the coin. Yeah, I wrapped it for you.
Thanks, and I open up the little pouch and see what's in there.
Okay. There's some words written on the parchment. It looks like it was torn out of a book. And he hands that to you. It's got some gold in it. Like 3 pieces of gold, 7 copper, and 1 silver, but it looks like it's been gnawed on. So it could be false silver. It could be true silver. You're not quite sure.
I'm going to not show anybody the gold and pocket that.
Okay.
And can I read what's on the parchment?
Yes, it's been sent to your Discord.
And you guys see Lucas looking at this piece of parchment, and his eyes start going wide, and then he starts getting pale. And I'm like, everyone needs to come see this.
What is it?
What's going on?
I start reading. It says, today, my children hatched. For months now, I have been caring for the eggs, laying on them in an effort to bring another dragon into this world to help fulfill the goals of a child of Tiamat. To my surprise, from the eggs, draconians were born. But isn't this how it should be? Further proof that she and I have become one. I am to carry out this mission, not her children. She brought them to me to rule over the kobolds. Yes, I see it all clearly now. We are but a second form for her. I make her more powerful. We are one.
I found that in the book you're holding. He gave it to me, and he points to the one that's on the floor there, with the bullet through the ankle and dead.
Was he some kind of religious leader?
Him? That guy on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, Andy never trusted the gods. No, he
Andy.
doesn't believe in the religion. Oh, Master, you're funny. Master Lucas, you're funny. Oh.
I think a no would suffice next time.
Kind of elbows Lucas. Rabbits, I'm right.
Don't touch me.
He takes a step away. Sorry, Master.
Fredriken, what does Candevor look like?
Oh, he like a monster. Now, ever since he started sewing the Master's skin to his body, his human form is changed. About that time, the captain comes down. And he goes, Jean, you want to take a look at this? And he hands you a piece of paper, Jean.
Do I recognize what kind of script it is?
Looks pretty similar to the script that you read in your boat. Yes. Not the same.
So common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Jean will look over it for what he feels is an appropriate amount of time to read this amount of words, and look at the captain and say, interesting, what do you make of this?
This is a problem.
And Jean will pass it to crew or Bull.
There are many humans who tried to do this to themselves, and it never turns out pretty.
Yes, sewing dragon skin or dragon to yourself and consuming their flesh, like we discussed the other day, it's certainly won't end well.
Yes, that is exactly the problem. I really wish that they would not do such things.
That is what I read in this paper that you just handed me.
It is what you read in the paper I just handed you. Yes, you are right. This is a problem if this human believes he's becoming one with her.
Yes, with Tiamat, right?
Tiamat. No. No.
No.
Not Tiamat.
Yes, no.
I imagine he's talking about her and the dead dragon outside.
Ah, that is her. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Candevor did take Master's skin and sew it to himself and eat her meat. We told him no, but he pushed us away.
Where is this cadaver now?
He's not a cadaver.
Avada Kedavra. Where is Avada Kedavra?
Candevor?
Abracadabra?
Can! Sort of the sea! Candevor!
Ah, where is Genghis Candevor?
Genghis Candevor? Who's Genghis Candevor?
My cousin.
I don't know where your cousin lives!
Where is Candevor, you dense dragonoid?
He'll kind of he'll slip and he'll trip and fall down a couple stairs. He may be down in his room. I didn't go see. He scares me.
He told me before that he didn't know.
I don't know. Master, I'm sorry. Why is the rabbit so mean? Why is the rabbit so big?
That's just John.
That's a John?
It's Jean.
John?
It's Captain Lafayette to you.
Oh, Captain Lafayette to you.
Good enough.
That's close enough.
We really want John to be known as a captain. His head's already big enough.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of cowering a little bit.
But
John's just gonna turn to Lucas and Bull and say, "What do you guys make of this? I'm not sure we want to really mess with this Candevor,
no.
but we also need the map."
This, what I'm reading here is very troubling.
Yes, I read it too.
Yeah. He,
If he was there.
he
Yes,
thinks,
I read it too.
he thinks he's becoming one with the old dragon. I'm assuming. You kobold. You kobold. Was your old master's name Briala?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah. So
That was
that's
the
what I thought.
dragon's name?
Yeah.
Yes!
Briala Rangul.
Yes, the fearsome! Oh, she was scary. Roar! She was real scary. I don't know why I roared, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And Fredriken, did you see who killed Briala?
Oh, yes. I was just a little kobold, hiding in the trees. It's a group of pirates. They came and traveled up the wood many moons ago. Too many moons to count. And they had a symbol on their shoulders and chests and on their backs and different places, but it looked like a circle, like an eye with claw marks through it.
You see,
I'm gonna look
See the
over at the
captain?
captain. Yeah. Do I
the
see,
captain. Good.
Do I see that on the captain?
Oh yeah, on his right shoulder, there's a tattoo of that symbol. It's that same symbol you saw, that was marked at the start of the trail leading into the forest. And he's got a grin on his face, just kind of a happy grin, like a happy memory of the efforts his friends went through.
John's gonna clasp the captain on the shoulder and cover up the tattoo and say, "Well, Captain,
Oh.
what you've heard of these half human, half dragon beasts before? Between the four of us, do you think there's something we should fear, or if needs be, could we dispatch it?"
These dragon flesh grafters, by themselves, yeah, I think between the 5 of us here, there shouldn't be an issue.
5.
Should recruited a new member. It looks like he's already bringing you parchments and coins. I just imagined he was a part of the crew now.
He points over to the kobold.
So if he stayed behind, we would have no chance.
If he stayed behind, I don't think it would make much of a difference. I would really like to not fight, if possible. I can.
He could
I
be a
don't know what-
lookout.
I can look out. Yes. Look
No
out!
problem, Fredriken. And John looks to Lucas to make sure you got the name right. You can be the brains of the operation.
Brains?
Yes, the mastermind
I would be a master? You would make me a master?
of your own mind.
Oh, I thought I already was one. Am I not?
And he turns and looks at Lucas.
You can be assistant to the master.
Assistant to the master. A promotion. Yes.
And you see he pulls out this strange, old leather boot, and he puts it on his head, and it kind of just pulls it behind his horns a little bit. And if you look close enough, it looks like a pope hat.
Well, this is about the last strange thing I can handle today. Let's get this map and get as far away from this blasted island as we can.
All right.
Agreed. Are we leaving Fredriken up here, or is he leading the way?
Do you want to check upstairs first?
I was just up there. It's an open canopy. It's quite nice, really. If we got some hammocks, we could make a nice breeze. It'd be a good place to sleep for the night, But
It has been a nice spring.
it has been a very nice spring.
Not
Who
a
could
lot.
say they've seen better? It's
Not
been
a-
a very good spring.
Not a lot of rain.
Oh, just that one day. A wet rabbit. But yes,
I guess
other
down
than
we
that,
go.
it's down sounds good.
All right.
Y'all lead the way.
Can I get marching order?
Fredriken at the front.
Then the captain.
He's gonna force the NPCs up front. The captain says, "No, I'm going to stay back in the back with crew. I have something I'd like to discuss with him." But
I guess.
sorry,
John
let me
will
rewind
go
that. Sorry,
behind
wait.
Fredriken.
The captain will say, "I would like to stay in the back this time with Bull, not crew. I don't know who crew is. Bull."
Jean will back up Fredriken.
It's pitch black down the stairs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be behind Sean then.
Before
John
we
will
head
pull out a
down,
torch.
I was gonna say before we head down, Fredriken, can you see in the dark?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can see in the dark.
Okay, good.
All right, Fredriken.
Can everybody else see in the dark?
No, Jean's gonna pull out a torch and light it.
Well, you notice, Jean.
Okay.
Before you pull it, as you pull out your torch, you're leaning down and on the side with your new sword, and it is glowing. It is kind of torchy colors, but it's got some dim light to it. So it looks like it can kind of give you dim light up to 60 feet. Some light, so light and then dim light to 30 feet beyond that. So 90 feet of vision essentially. But and the captain also pulls out his big old sword, and kind of rests it on his shoulders, and it also has some bright light to it as well.
And
So
crew can
we
just
don't-
see because of his devil sight.
that's fair.
Okay. John will just leave his torch, nearby, like just in case something happens with the sword, he can easily reach it in the dark and get it lit pretty quick. Just
Sounds
in
good.
case.
As you guys get settled and ready, you start venturing down into the dark. Unknown. We'll pick up there next week. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Get off the table!